I just want to preface this video that I'm actually a bit scared to make it because I don't want to come across like, I hate The Sims. But like, I love The Sims, and I don't want this video to just be like me finding ways to be negative, because that's not the purpose of the video. Like, I actually feel a bit sad at this video. But The Sims 5 just kind of seems like a walking red flag to me at the minute. And I'm kind of maybe even making this video a little bit so I can hear other experiences of it, because other people might be like, no, Jessie, this could be a good thing. And we all do know, obviously, I have autism and I do hate change. And I don't know if this is just an autism thing, because every time a new Sims games came out, it has took me a little bit of a while to warm up to it. Or if this is just a genuine like thing that has absolutely nothing to do with autism. And I'm actually, yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit, oh, guys, honestly, like everything that we've seen about The Sims 5 so far has kind of given me red flags. The only thing that hasn't given me a red flag is the NPC autonomy and like the potential open world and seeing the different styles of it. I think this all started when The Sims 5 got announced to be multiplayer. Do we have clarification on if that's fully multiplayer or not? Okay, Grant Rodiak stated that The Sims 5 is not an MMO, adding you can play on your own terms, and then again, when you want on your terms, you can invite others to come and play with you. We expect more details about how everything works in the month and years ahead. That was 3 days ago. Okay, so that's reassured me on that a little bit. But obviously, The Sims 5 being a multiplayer type of game was a little bit of a thing. I do see some good sides of it, and this, like I said before, this has mainly come from playing games like Animal Crossing online or Sunhaven online. I like to play that with my friends. So the idea of The Sims going online, that could be quite a fun idea in some way, but also The Sims is such an individual game. Like The Sims is a fully absorbed game where you just spend 7 hours. I struggle to see what that would look like online. I think it could be potentially a cool idea if only part of it's online, but I struggle to see how it would actually work. But that struggle to see it might be because I haven't seen it, you know, like that might be something that I will be blissfully reassured by when the game comes out. And I'm like, yeah, having an online segment works for it. I also think other online segments have worked for The Sims 4 so far, such as the gallery. I think that's one of the best things that has ever happened to The Sims franchise, the ability to do it all in game. We had previous versions of this in like The Sims 2. Not so sure about The Sims 3, but in The Sims 2 you could access a Sims 2 exchange from the game. But it was very buggy, it was very laggy, and the gallery is also very laggy. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a huge change. So I think those elements of multiplayer. But then also multiplayer brings in the whole question of mods, because how are mods going to impact multiplayer games? Although I suppose if it's not going to be like a massively multiplayer online game, then you and your friends could kind of play the same mods, and if you didn't have the same mods installed, it wouldn't let you go on multiplayer. So that's a workaround for that. So hopefully mods can still be introduced. That was something that I could kind of reckon with and reason with. I was like, okay, it's not going to be the full game. The full game is going to be single player, just with the option of having multiplayer if you want, which I am always a big believer in options. Do you know what I mean? So I think that I can reason with. I can settle that one in my mind. For me, I think it will still stay like a single player game. I think multiplayer can be good for one-off videos or like one-off events. Even situations like if you celebrate a holiday but you can't be with your family and you both have The Sims, you could celebrate the holiday in The Sims. That could be really cute together. But yeah, so that was that. And then from the behind The Sims, like I think it was maybe the original one that announced Project Renee. Another thing that worried me is Grant Rodiak said, you can have that deep dive experience at home on your PC, play for 4 hours, change every single thing about a piece of furniture that you imagine, but then on the go, you can grab your phone and maybe it's a different experience. Maybe you're grabbing archetypes, pre-selecting templates, or grabbing the stuff that you've already created. But what this means is you can now play The Sims wherever you are, without barriers, without restrictions. And obviously this is referencing the fact that The Sims 4 will be able to be played on mobile or on PC. But where Rodiak said wherever you are, without barriers, without restrictions, I actually think that making a game available both on your computer and on your phone creates restrictions, because obviously a phone cannot do what a computer does. So that's also something that's worried me, because, and I've really, like, I'm upset by this, guys, because I've been saying for so long how ready I am for The Sims 5, but I don't want it to be another Sims 4, because as much as I enjoy The Sims 4 now, and I think that The Sims 4 is a good game now, I think she's still got ways to go. But compared to release, I'm kind of feeling the same how I felt when The Sims 4 was getting announced. Like, a lot of the stuff that was announced for The Sims 4, I was like, I'm not going to be playing that game. And I didn't play that game until 2017, like 3 years after its release. I didn't play The Sims 4 until they brought out toddlers. And I think I didn't play The Sims 4 for so long because there were so many features missing. And I'm scared that the same thing's going to happen in The Sims 5, but not maybe for features missing, just mainly features that I don't want out of a Sims game is going to be implemented in it. For me personally, like, I don't want to be able to play The Sims 4 on my phone. The phone is not where it would lie for me. On an iPad, maybe when I'm traveling, maybe I would like to see The Sims 5 on consoles, but it's just, I think it would actually be very limiting. Yeah, it gives you more freedom of choice of where to play the game, but I think that would actually limit your freedom on how you play the game if it's going to be the same game on both your PC and mobile. What I would hope from this is that you don't actually get the full game on mobile. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I would hope that it's some form of the game on mobile, but maybe like a room planner, or you can customize your Sims or everything. I want more from a game than a mobile game, especially because we already have 2 Sims mobile games that are fleshed out that constantly receive updates. Like, maybe the actual Sims game should just stay on PC and consoles. Why are we trying to dominate the mobile market? Another thing that this also really stresses me out for is the whole idea of custom content and mods. How would that work in a game that has to also be playable through mobile? I think that's another great limitation of it, because Sims 4 mods, not just Sims 4, like general Sims mods and custom content have been such a staple since the base of the game. The custom content and modding community is so large and abundant, and a lot of people play with mods, not just to experience a new type of game, but also to tune the game to how they would like it, which gives them more freedom that way, but also to fix a lot of issues that come with the Sims game in general. And The Sims is very buggy at the minute, so how would we navigate that? I think that taking away custom content and mods kind of limits the expression for that. However, I have seen some things talking around about CC already being built into the game, so then you could download it that way. That could be a good workaround, but that brings me up to my next red flag about the game, which is this article that I read today. The Sims 5 will seemingly adopt a Fortnite monetization model. Even that title scared the shit out of me, and I don't know if that is basically like a marketing tactic in order for me to actually click it, to read it. And free to enter. The Sims 4 is currently free to play. Free to enter is a different thing. Free to play, they can be paid DLC or in-game purchases, which is basically everything. I don't know if there's a difference between free to play and free to enter. Free to enter kind of sounds more ominous, as in there will be stuff to unlock. Which also makes me think of the recent live stream that they've done where it said that you can unlock new hairstyles. This kind of just skipped my brain, because I was like, I took unlock as in they were working on ways for them to unlock through coding, ways to customize certain parts of the hair. But now I'm kind of scared that it's talking about us unlocking hairstyles as we play throughout the game, or as we purchase different types of hairstyles, which terrifies me. If you don't know Fortnite that well, I'm an avid Fortnite player, right? A Fortnite monetization model. Let me load up my Fortnite to show you guys. I fucking love Fortnite, by the way. Like, genuinely, I do love Fortnite, but they're completely different games. And I do not think that a Fortnite monetization model will work for The Sims. Like, absolutely not. Does it work with Fortnite? Yeah. This is my Fortnite lobby. Welcome to Fortnite. If you've never played it before, if you have, you'll already know all of this, so just feel free to skip ahead. There are basically 2 kind of ways to spend money in Fortnite. So the first thing is the shop. This refreshes daily, and this unlocks different skins, different emotes, different gliders, etc., etc. Basically a bunch of different stuff. And these can be bought with V-Bucks. V-Bucks are it is a kind of predatory thing that a lot of companies do, where instead of spending actual money, you will buy V-Bucks, and then in exchange for V-Bucks, you can buy things. Similar to how Sim Points worked in the Sims 3 store, it kind of puts that barrier in your mind between actual money and buying goods. So that's what V-Bucks are. And these change every day, and there's different levels of items that you can buy. Like, some are common, some are uncommon, some are rare, for example, which then makes the value of owning them more. And then the other way is through the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass, basically, you can buy it and it gives you access to the Battle Pass, which is what it is. And as you play things and unlock things, you can then unlock things for you to keep in your game. The Battle Pass in the Fortnite is like a decent amount of money, because I think you get a lot of V-Bucks back for it. But again, that's still like fake money, you know. Another way is also through quests. And through these, you can unlock certain things like emotes. I mean, this is also just for XP, but I don't like the idea at all of a game launching and you having to pay for a battle. Like, can you imagine a Sims 4 Battle Pass? My God. Sims 5 Battle Pass, unlock for gameplay. Do you know what I mean? Or like unlock to have this part of the house unlocked. No, I think it would ruin it. I really do. I think it would be the end of it. Oh, I think I would struggle to play it if it did do that. But yeah, that's basically what the Fortnite monetization model is. The Sims has always been a game where you can customize anything that you want. Yeah, you've always had expansion packs and everything like that, but the base thing, you've never had to pay for things like that. We have had things like the Sims 3 store, but also the Sims 3 was flushed out enough that you didn't have to, like, I mean, fucking Kayla played the Sims 3 base game for years before she even knew there was expansion packs. Like, there's a lot there. And I think if so much of this moves into a monetization model like Fortnite, then we're in big trouble, my guys. Big trouble. This basically came because Yovan posted an article about how the EA is making The Sims 5 free to play from day one. I'll link Yovan's website in the description as well if you want to go check it out. I'm sure you already know the Sims community because Sims community is absolutely fucking fantabulous and he works really hard. So I will leave their website in the description. But yeah, they posted about a job advertisement for the head of marketplace and monetization. So yeah, as Yovan outlined, own Project Renee's in-game marketplace of content in UGC, free and paid, and manage your data-informed player-centric player purchase journey. Maximising value to players, optimising player spend patterns, and minimising player churn. This part signifies that The Sims 5 will have its own in-game store for both official content and user-generated content. According to this statement, there will be both free and paid content. We don't know for certain yet, but this could mean that custom content, CC, and general UGC could be downloaded straight from the game. So custom content being downloaded straight into the game would be good. But then this scared me as well. The Sims 5 could be a free-to-play game with additional purchases available for those looking to buy new houses, clothes, and so on. And if this whole monetization system extends past like expansion packs or build packs or game packs or whatever, just is for stuff packs in my humble opinion. I don't want to have to pay to unlock a new house or to unlock a certain clothing item. I wasn't that fussed on the Sims 3 store. I liked the bigger things on the Sims 3 store, like the neighborhoods, and I think it was good in some aspects because it could give the team time to focus on certain themes and styles that wouldn't necessarily fit into its own expansion pack. What I did not like about the Sims 3 store was like the little objects or like hairstyles that you had to pay money for. And I especially don't want it to infiltrate my game. The Sims 3 was quite intrusive. I didn't like how the Sims 3 went about the store because it did literally impact your game. It came up with pop-ups. But one thing it didn't do was have thumbnails locked, you know, so like you could see the thumbnail but you couldn't purchase it yet. And I do not want that to happen to The Sims 5. I just want to be able to buy a game and to have what I've got in that game, which is what scares me so much about this because I don't want to constantly see things that I have to pay to unlock. I do not want that. However, some good things that I've seen about The Sims 5 so far is the open world aspect of it. There did seem to be a lot more counter swatches, like counter placements. It is very early days. I'm just genuinely like from heart to heart. I'm so terrified because like SimCity, that literally ended a franchise and The Sims 4 had a really, really rocky, I wouldn't even say start. The Sims 4 had a The Sims 4 is still having a bit of a rocky time. Like she's had to catch up a lot. And like I am genuinely scared of The Sims 5. I want her to be a really good game and I want her to be able to put The Sims franchise like, do you know, I don't know, like Sims was my first ever special interest. Like this franchise means a lot to me. She is my life. She always has been my life. I can't remember The Sims not being my life. I taught myself how to use a computer at age 5 just so I could be able to play The Sims. I want The Sims 5 to have the best fighting chance. Just what's wrong with whatever happened to an expansion pack? A game pack? Like, why? I think the Fortnite monetization models really, really freaked me out. So if you have any way to reassure me in the comments, like if you think that I have maybe got the wrong end of the stick with this, then please do let me know because I genuinely want The Sims 5 to be so good and the best game in the franchise yet. I really, really do. So if you have any words of reassurance, please do let me know. I would really appreciate them actually, my darlings. Like I would knight thee. I would absolutely knight thee. Oh, my tonsil hurts and I think it's stress. Like I actually anyway, that is everything that I have for you today. I love you all so much. I'm manifesting that Sims 5 will be a really good game. and that it will really resonate with the player base, and EA will do such a fantastic job of it, and I will be able to move on to it straight away because it'll be such a good game that I can't help but play it, and it'll be such a good time, and the issues with The Sims 4 will not be present in The Sims 5. They are going to do a fantastic job of it. I believe in them. The thing is, I actually do believe in them. Like, I actually think that they will be able to make something absolutely beautiful. Like, I think it also has the potential to be let down by, like, the Fortnite monetization model and, like, being able to play it on PC and phone at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm stressed. My anxiety's been off the fucking charts the past couple of days. Like, I just want a good game, guys. Just want a good game. Liberty GG, babe. Which stands for good game. When people are like, what does G mean? It means good fucking game. Like, you've done well, GG. So yeah, that's everything I have for you today. I love you all so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, bitch.